it's Dizzy, and I wanted to share something I found with you guys. I recently went to my local antique mall. We've got a couple in Washington in the Tacoma area where I live, but my favorite is the South Tacoma Antique Mall. It's in this like kind of questionable part of town, but the antique mall itself is just this lovely place and the people are super nice. But I found these. They are 1950s hair setting devices, like rollers, and they have a couple different sizes here. And I did some research about them, and I found this ad online. So look, it looks like the same thing. And this ad says, Goody alone offers the extensive variety of curlers and wave clips required for modern hairstyles. And they have two sizes. They say they come in the giant, which should be, I think, this one. And then the midget, which are these little tiny guys. So I'll show you guys how they work. And I haven't actually tried to use these yet, but they're from the 1950s, like I said. So I'll show you how, maybe I'll do just a little bit of a set with them and let you guys kind of see how they work. So I'll just do a very standard set. I washed my hair today and dried it kind of straight, which is something I very rarely do. But, oh well. So now I'm going to do a set on it, ruining all that. Anyway, so I've never used these before, but I figure why not give them a try. So I'm just going to take a section and spritz the ends of my hair with just water. And then the way these work, I'm going to take one of the jumbo ones. So what you want to do, there it is. See the end? You want to push the end off and it flops like that. And then as you can see, they've got this tooth, like a little clippy clip. So I'm going to put it in and you see you clip your hair. I'll show you again. It just goes whack and clips into the hair. And then you roll to the end and roll it over. And then you take this part that swings and you just swing it into place. And it clips down. Pretty cool, huh? So yeah, I'll go ahead and show you guys. Maybe we'll do a set and see how it works, because they're kind of fun. So I'm just rolling like what would be my bangs if they were shorter forward. And yeah, let's see what happens. But I thought these were interesting, and I love old retro styling methods and tools, so why not? I like that they hold the hair. That is kind of cool. Especially if your hair is like mine and it's a little bit slippery. And I don't know, I have a couple bags. So I don't know if I have enough for my whole head, but I'll see what I can do. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the rest of the set and come back. And I'll tell you guys what I'm gonna do. So I'm parting it on the sides and I'm just gonna roll everything under. Okay, so I've just got a couple left to put in. Some words of caution on this. I was thinking about it. These are actually legit metal. So there's a couple things you have to do. You have to be very careful not to get fish hooks in the hair. Like, make sure that you're rolling very smoothly. They're even worse than perm rods for that. And then next, if you're going to use any sort of heat at all, a blow dryer or a like a hood dryer or anything like that, be extremely cautious because these are metal, and so it would be like having a bunch of tiny curling irons all over your head if you expose them to heat. So just be very mindful of that. I'm probably going to actually blow dry my hair for about 10 seconds or so, just to heat it, just to warm it, just to encourage the set to take. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend using large amounts of heat with this particular method. I have no idea how easy it would be to get these. I just wanted to kind of show them to you because I thought they were interesting if you were into vintagey type stuff. So yeah. There's some really small ones I'm trying to put in at the very bottom of my hair. And this set is not, you know, the most perfect because I'm just doing it very quickly just to see if I can get these to even show some result for us today. Some of them don't have the pin to hold them. They just are like this. And so for those, I put it in and then squeeze the clamp down and then roll it that way. And those are a little bit harder not to fish hook the ends. So yeah, that is it. I'll show you guys kind of what the back of the set is gonna look like here. So yeah, not very neat, not very tidy, but it'll give us an idea. And then I'm going to just let these dry and I will come back to you. Okay, so let's take them out and see kind of what we got. So you undo this part, unravel, and ooh, so it did curl it. And I did actually use the blow dryer. What I did was I used it on the warm setting, and then I would blast it with cool air and then switch to warm, and I did this for like just a few minutes. Yeah, see, aren't they cool? I just think they're cool. And when I get to ones that look a little different, I'll show you them because there's some variation. Like, look, this one doesn't have that kind of thing, so you have to clamp it down and then it goes back over it. But yeah, that's a pretty decent curl. You have to be careful how you take them out because I think they could frizz if you're not very cautious. It's fun though using a authentic method. I wish they still made these. These are really cool. They actually stay in better than sponge rollers do, in my opinion. Like, this one's a little different, see? It's got this as opposed to the ones that had a longer, flatter thing. And this one happens to be green. I wonder if it's a different maker. Yeah, this one's made by Tip Top, and the others are goodies, I think. So yeah, some of them say made in the USA, and they say Tip Top on them. Don't know if you can see that. So yeah, very interesting. I've never heard of Tip Top, but apparently they made hair stuff in the 50s. I don't know, guys. I kind of think these are cool. Percy cat. My cat's here. I have another cat video. Because, you know, if a cat shows up, they have to be in the video. Percy, say hi to the peoples. He says hello. Okay. There we go. I don't know. I would definitely use these again. I will look and see if I can find a source for these for you guys online. But you might just have to check your local antique malls and get lucky. Them being metal is really interesting because, like I said, I just barely had to heat it up. And it really does work like you put a curling iron through your whole head. I don't do heat sets pretty much ever in my hair. But this gives you a very similar effect to a heat set. And I have one left. I just dropped my brush. I just picked up another brush and kept going, y'all. Because that's how I roll. I do feel like some of my ends look a little frazzly and not as smooth as I'd like, but that could be a learning curve. But yeah, that is a pretty good result. I feel like we got some curl here. So yeah, I hope that was fun for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys have found any really cool vintage hair tools and you'd like to share them with me, please comment down below and link me to them. I'm always interested in seeing actual vintage styling tools. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.